Boom. Go ahead and start talking to 0 people, TJ.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is TJ and Dustin here with a daily grind fantasy spurts. No one's ever going to see this, so it doesn't really matter. I can say whatever the fuck I want right now.
No, I mean,
I
not
can start
quite. They could
swearing.
watch it back.
They might be able to watch back.
They certainly could.
Give it a minute. I want to send out this tweet that I just conducted here. Get this tweet rifled off.
Yes.
Wonder if Sano's in here yet. We are live.
Oh, Sano was not even number 1. Rome, top 5, was number 1. Kevin with second. Let's go. Let's get greened up.
Let's get greened up, he said. Does your soundboard that you have what up, Rome? What up, Kevin? Does your soundboard that you have any
cool sounds?
Like like little sounds?
I have a Let's Go Celtics chant.
Really?
I really do.
I don't know why you are the way that you are, but you are, and it
You should be thankful I am this way. 18 of you guys in here. Make sure you guys coming in, hitting the like button. We're just kind of letting people trickle in real quick before we get going, talking about all the value.
Flow in here a little bit.
I have a touchdown and I have a first down sound.
Okay.
And that's all I got so far. I haven't really messed with that all that much. And then I got your meme that pops up, which is
my meme?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean, my meme?
You at the computer is what I mean.
Dino, what up, Dino? Dino, I think that thing. God,
yes.
I like how you don't have, when you host, there's not really a delay, so I can kind of see, like when you're putting stuff up, I can somewhat follow along.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
But is it showing backwards on yours right now?
Yeah, dude, everything's backwards. Shit. No,
it's not backwards on YouTube, but on Discord, I think it is.
Oh, on Discord?
Trident. Hi, Trident.
No, I don't think so. What up, Trident? Hello, gentlemen. Beautiful day for some green goblins, he said. I think you're in the wrong chat for green goblins, but
but we are getting greened up.
We'll definitely find some green plays, I'm sure. I posted you know what I hate more than anything? And it actually eats me alive is when I do post a slip. Like yesterday, I posted a PrizePicks slip. I refreshed at the perfect time. I was about to run out to CVS to go grab some toiletry stuff, and I saw 5 really good plays. And I posted the slip, and it started off 0 for 3. And I was just like, God damn it. Because then people are like, oh,
that's tough.
The optimizer doesn't work, and what am I paying for, and why am I, like, volume. But yeah, it was, what up, Cyber? It was tough. But guys, let's go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for tuning in. There's 37 of you in here. If you guys could, please go ahead and hit that like button. Donnie, what up, man? We appreciate it.
Yep.
Yeah, so yesterday we had the NHA promo. Obviously, me, TJ and Dustin here with Daily Grind Fantasy Sports. I don't even know if I said that. But yesterday we had the NHA promo. Dustin, how did we do yesterday in the NHA promo?
We hit an 11x on stream, 100%, and then we had a couple heartbreakers. I had at least 3 or 4 30x's missed by one leg. And not only that, just like in heartbreaking fashion type stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, one of their last at bats type of thing. And Jonathan Indy, I don't know if you've seen that. He got his run by going 0 for 4 at the plate, and the one time he got walked, he ended up coming around scoring. So that was sick. That would have been nice to hit. But hey, if you hit an 11x and you played 10 slips,
you're right there. Profit. So that was actually what I did. I hit my 11 times yesterday. What up, Clayton? Meek said heat free. Okay. I hit my 11 times yesterday, so I ended up, I ended up $10, or I was even. I think I was even, right? Technically. So what up, Krelix? Hey, baseball. Yeah, so I mean, not a bad day overall. We had a lot. We had, like Dustin said, I had 3. I think a couple of people out there had 4 that were just one off of 30 times, which obviously sucks, right? You know, at the end of the day, we want to at least just hit 130 times, because then if you're entering 25 slips, right, you're coming out profitable as long as you're hitting one of those slips with the boosted promo from 21 times to 50 times on those uninsured slips. So Unfortunately, not our luck yesterday. Again, I think we made 10 or 11 slips. We had that 11 times that hit, which kept us neutral or profitable by $10. I can't do the math right now in my head. And then we had those 3 or 4 slips that were one-off. So again, we fight to see another day. Let's go ahead. Go ahead, Dustin.
I will say, on top of that, though, there's a bunch of people that have tweeted at us, plenty of 30Xs that were hit yesterday by using the optimizer. Right. Unfortunately, like TJ had mentioned earlier this morning when we talked for a brief moment, our game stacks did really well. It was a couple, maybe the one-off plays that kind of did us dirty a little bit. But yeah, I mean, there's plenty of 30Xs that were hit. It kind of just depends on what you put in your slip at that point because there's so many plus EV plays. But, hopefully you guys were able to snag one. If not, maybe you hit the 11X on stream with us. But let's go ahead and flip the page, flip the month, and start off June hot.
Month, huh?
Start off June hot here.
Funny, when I was a young little lad and my dad used to listen to the Beatles all the time whenever we'd go to soccer on Sundays, whenever they play Hey Jude, I always thought it was Hey June. So I always think of that when it becomes June, and that's not actually right. So I'm an idiot. But yeah, let's go ahead, jump in, Dustin. Let's see what we got on PrizePicks.
Yes, thanks for that explanation of why you're an idiot. So the first play on the board.
There's way more explanations than that. That's just one of many.
One of many.
Yeah, one of many.
One of many. All right. Really great play at the top. Nikola Jokic over 0.5 points, guys.
Yes.
If you haven't used it, you can use that promo play currently on PrizePicks. You use code DGF to get 100% deposit match. If you guys are not already on PrizePicks, which somehow, if you're not, I don't know how you aren't. But underneath that, I mean, a really good CSGO discrepancy there. 19.5 on PrizePicks. So you would take the over on PrizePicks for Kai. Well, it seems pretty easy to me.
Yeah,
Kai. Yeah, there we go.
It's a really good middling opportunity right there.
Absolutely. Over on PrizePicks at 19.5, under of 23.5 on Underdog. Really, really good spot there on both of those sites and to middle that. So if you guys are playing on both sites, which you probably should be, if you're not already, like I said, code DGF, you guys can get your 100% deposit match on both of those sites. Definitely do so. So starting off the slip, I've already used Jokic. I'm not sure if you have.
Let's move past that. I'm assuming a lot of people already have. If you haven't, obviously make sure you're using it. But I would assume a lot of people already have burned through that 0.5 point discount that they're running right now on PrizePicks.
Yep. And then Alyssa Thomas has been up there a little while. Both sportsbooks that we haven't.
Yeah. No, I was going to say I haven't been able to look at the PrizePicks board yet. That's a really, really good play also.
Yeah, great play. It's been up here for a while. So if you have not gotten this in, I highly suggest it. I've actually played it, but I'm going to go ahead and put in another slip because it is that good of a play. 2 sportsbooks backing it at 5.5. You were getting it at 6 on PrizePicks. So right now we're looking at these top 2 plays minus the Joker square. TJ, what you got next for us?
Slight juice on that under also, guys. So right now, PrizePicks for Alyssa Thomas set to 6 for her assist. The sportsbook line on Bovada and Bet365 both set to 5.5 with slight juice on that under, right? So we're getting that better number on PrizePicks at 6. We do have some push potential. So if she does go over on that sportsbook line, we're still sitting at a potential profitable bet. So 57.8% fair odds percentage for Alyssa Thomas to stay under 6. Obviously, we get the discrepancy that should get bumped down to 5. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Yes. Sorry, I just seen it.
As I said, should get bumped down. I have it in my slip, and I just saw it pop up. So unfortunately, I got to take that out. Hopefully, some of you guys were able to take advantage of that. But yeah.
Refresh the opto, and you want to take over that next play. It's another CSGO middling opportunity.
Yeah.
That was really tough.
I was excited to get that in there. So guys, you just saw it right in front of your eyes. And you want to know the cool part? And not really cool. Do you see how quick that got bumped on PrizePicks? If you refresh your optimizer, already gone. That's how quick and efficient our tool works. It's updating legitimately every second. So that is just a perfect example as to how quick our tool here at DGF actually updates for you. You saw Alyssa Thomas. She legitimately just got bumped. I gave my optimizer a refresh, and it's already off the top because obviously it got bumped from 6 to 5.5, changing the fair odds percent to hit. All right, so we have Kai over 19.5. We have BRN over 16.5. I'm going to throw in that Bryce Harper play. Obviously, the fantasy score over 7. We're looking at a minus 127 DraftKings line if DraftKings did have a fantasy market, which they do not. So we take all of the stats there that are incorporated into a fantasy score. We find their near even line based on the odds that specific sportsbook offers, and then we find what the fair odds percent or the fair odds line would be if that specific sportsbook did have a fantasy score market. So right now, given all the stats that are incorporated into a fantasy score for Bryce Harper, we would have a minus 127 fair odds line for him to go over 7 fantasy score. And again, that computes to a 56.1% fair odds percentage. So Bryce Harper over 7 does seem a little bit low when comparing the DraftKings near even lines back to PrizePicks. So let's take advantage of that.
Absolutely.
From there, Dustin, I say we just go ahead and build out the rest of this CS:GO play. Lemonster over 17 headshots, and then I'm gonna throw in Captain Kurdik. Is that right? Captain Kurdik?
Kurtka?
Come pronounce this guy's name.
Captain Kurtka.
Captain Kurtka, over. Boom. Simple as that. And guys, I think the best way to go about this, especially with Kai and Burn, is to middle. So I'm personally going to go over to Underdog and play the under on Kai in BRN. And I'll probably throw Lemonster in there too for a 3-man.
And make sure you guys are taking headshots and not map 3 kills, guys. Yep. I've seen it done plenty of times, done it myself before. So I'm not calling anybody out specific that's done it more recent than I have, but I have done it. In fact, with that Bryce Harper play you guys are staring at on the screen right now, this morning, I somehow mistakenly took the under on Bryce Harper of 7 fantasy score. Goodness. So I am taking the over in this one, and I hope he gets 7. Sorry, guys.
You. Yeah, so I actually just middled those CS:GO plays.
Boom.
I'm actually going to run a 5-man. I'm going to run a 5-man over here on Underdog, and let's
You want to talk about it? I'm pulling up
I'm simply comparing the PrizePicks market to the Underdog market. There's a really big discrepancy, 2.5 headshots on each of these guys. A couple of them, Kai has 4, BRN has 3, so I'm simply playing them on PrizePicks, and then on Underdog, I'm going to flip it and play the unders. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
So I enter that. Let's see how it goes.
Okay, so you middled all of them, is what you're saying. I thought you were gonna middle the top 2 and then go off the board.
You can do that. You can do that. I think that'd probably be your better option. If you did just want to middle Kai and BRN, you can for sure do that. And then if you pull over to the Underdog Optimizer, like right now, I know that Shohei Ohtani's up there, but like if you wanted to play Alyssa Thompson, if you just missed her under assist, over at 6 on PrizePicks, it is still at 6 on Underdog. So if you want to take advantage there, simple as that. You can just do that.
So Mason Ridgway says, how come CSGO recently has only been headshots? Just coincidentally the value lately? ? I do see when we sort it by player kills, first, second map player kills, it looks like it's pulling that Underdog and PrizePicks have these kills the exact same.
Identical, yeah.
So
let me see this.
So, it seems like we're getting a really good value in the headshots as of right now for sure.
Yeah, no, it does look like we do have a couple first 2 map player kills up here when comparing Underdog directly to PrizePicks. They're just absolutely identical. So there's no value on either PrizePicks or Underdog, which is why they're all set to 50%.
But we're still getting the value on the headshots, so we will take that.
Correct.
There is, just to furthermore some of these plays on PrizePicks. A couple other ones. We got some more CSGO, of course. But you got Byron Buxton over 6.5 fantasy score. People get upset when we have the under of Byron Buxton, but these sports books know what they're talking about, guys, and that's what we're just following. We're following, the even lines for these statistics, like TJ had mentioned earlier, and it's pointing towards the over, and it's a discrepancy. If we went over to the fantasy score page for MLB fantasy scores on PrizePicks, we can look and see what exactly that discrepancy is for a couple of these plays. So Bryce Harper, it's 1.5 off, and Byron Buxton 1.3 off when comparing it to DraftKings. So some solid plays there in the fantasy score market for MLB on PrizePicks.
Love that. Yeah, I can agree there. Dustin, one thing we always talk about, and Kevin actually, or excuse me, was it Kevin that brought it up? No, it was J-Bomb. Hi, J-Bomb. Sorry. when you see a play like Alyssa Thompson get bumped on PrizePicks, make sure you're checking these other DFS apps, right? So, Dustin, I just mentioned on Underdog, Alyssa Thompson's under assist is still set to 6. It is still set to 6 on ParlayPlay. So, if you're missing out on value on one app, make sure you're checking the optimizer on for these other apps. So, again, I just missed out on PrizePicks, her under 6. So, what did I do? I went to Underdog. I took her under 6. If I wanted to go to ParlayPlay, I could take her under 6. So there's still some really good value just because one DFS app adjusts to the market and the money coming in on a specific play doesn't mean the other DFS app is going to do the same. Maybe they will eventually, but just because one is doing it quicker than the other, take advantage on those other apps before that also inevitably gets bumped as well.
Certainly. So that's extremely a good reason why if you do have the all access membership for DGF, you can literally have all these tabs up, whether it's on your phone or on the PC. Just click to the next one, refresh, and check it's still there, and go play it because it is up there on multiple apps still. PrizePicks, you guys, we do know bumps probably the fastest. I mean, they are very quick and stingy with those lines. But, I mean, if you wanted to build a 3-man slip, I believe this, yes. So I built a 3-man slip in a YouTube video just earlier on Underdog. These plays are up here. Now, just to prove our point furthermore, I think Shohei Ohtani was at 10.5 fantasy score. I think it was like minus 177 DraftKings odds is what it was giving us. I think it's been bumped down 0.5. Still a really, really good play. Minus 161 is what DraftKings is now giving us. Alyssa Thomas, we're getting that 0.5 discrepancy that we just seen get bumped down to 5.5 on PrizePicks. So just another reason why showing that it should be going towards that direction. And this will be moved on Underdog, I'm sure here soon enough. But still, 2 books backing that. Bovada and Bet365 have it set to 5.5. So
I think people might be afraid to take Ohtani under 10. I just want to let you guys know I took Ohtani over 10 right there. I just played the top 3. I just made a slip, a 3-man over on PrizePicks. Love the 3-man payout for over on Underdog, not on PrizePicks. PrizePicks 3-man payouts only 5 times. If you play it over on Underdog, you get a 6 times return. So right now for 3-mans, you're looking for 55% fair odds percentage for each individual leg in order for that slip to be plus EV over on Underdog. So Ohtani sitting at 61.8% fair odds for his under 10 fantasy score is obviously huge. Pairing that with Alyssa Thomas under assists, which is set to 6. Again, still hasn't been bumped on Underdog. And then Jessica Shepard over 8.5 points. Sportsbook line set to 9.5. You have her even line on Bet365 and Bovada right now set to 9.5. So you're getting that 1 point discount over on Underdog. And boom, just like that, 3-man slip plus EV, enter it in. I don't care that Ohtani went yard yesterday. I know I talked shit about Freddie. Yeah, twice. Yeah, he hit some bombs. I know I talked shit about Freddie Freeman yesterday. I think in my exact tweet when I posted my PrizePicks slip that I did, I said something along the lines of Freddie Freeman is hot. I don't care. Maybe I should have cared, but I didn't because the math had my back. One of these days, Freddie Freeman is going to go under. I don't know when it's going to be, but it's going to happen eventually. And I tell you this, I'll be on the under.
What did you mean by Freddie Freeman's hot?
It works both ways.
Yeah, I would say it's probably both. Yeah,
guy's good looking guy.
He's a handsome fella for sure.
Guy. And he's a handsome man, and he's absolutely ripping the leather off the ball. Is that what the kid?
There it is, that a boy, baseball boy.
Off the ball. Yeah, knock him out of the park, kid. Grand slam home runs.
I have an issue with
chat. 2 stolen bases yesterday. Fuck you.
2 stolen bases? No way.
Yeah, he had 2 stolen bases yesterday.
Damn, he's hot and fast. That's crazy. All right, I have an issue with chat right now. There's 96 people in here and only 7 likes.
Guys,
hit the like button. What are y'all doing?
Of me and all the pain I've been in with my Celtics, like, please. Oh, I gotta do something real quick. Are you just hit the like button, please.
Yeah. Guys. Are you doing a pity party right now?
Yeah, just hit the like
button. For everyone attending the pity party, thank you. But no. Let's go ahead. I seen some people asking about the no house advantage.
Yeah, they're running a
promo. So we're gonna go ahead.
Real quick, I'm gonna cut you off. I had no idea that they were running a promo. So yesterday, when I saw that Caleb Martin play, I was like, "Holy shit, no way!"
Hustle to get in.
I realized it was a promo. So I was like, "Huh, that sucks."
Yeah, no, that's a really, really good play, guys. And then if you guys played the Michael Porter play that we have, because I have one 30x slip attempt still live right now for tonight's NBA game. Wish I would have made some more NBA slips, but I only have one. We had Michael Porter over 8.5 rebounds and assists. Now,
did you just have another? What happened? You okay?
No, there was like a farting noise that kind of came out of my mouth, so I don't really know what that was. But anyways, so now we have Michael Porter bumped up. So good for us who got him at 8.5. Now still an opportunity to take the under here. But as far as a slip for this Caleb Martin play,
there's not much.
There's not much, guys.
Not much. Obviously with NHA as well, you have to play all the same props that are taking place on the same day. Hypothetically speaking, right, because the fair odds on that Caleb Martin play are at 62%, you can go below that threshold over on NHA if you're building out a 5-man insured slip. So I know if you drop down and you click off the plus EV recommended plays, there's only going to be 2 that pop up, but those ones that are right there around 53% are for sure viable if you're adding in that Caleb Martin play. Because the total slip because of that Caleb Martin is still plus EV.
Right. We're typically looking for 53.5%.
Thank you. Yes, 53.5. Yep. So if
wait, that might be wrong. I think that's parlay play. Sorry.
It's somewhere right around there.
Right.
I think it's bumped up. So I think it's around 54%. Regardless, law of averages, right? We're looking for each individual leg to be around 54%. So that means if we have one play that is 62%, that's going to bump up the rest of those 53 percentages just by a law of averages. So, I'd probably wait if you haven't used it, maybe see if there's something else that you can find. Maybe a couple more green plays pop up with some MLB. Maybe some soccer gets added or anything like that. And then you can kind of build out using this Caleb Martin prop. I know yesterday, like last night, there were a lot of green plays on the board with NHA. So if you haven't used it, like I haven't used it, I wasn't able to get it in last night because I'd already maxed out with my NHA promo. So against the house, so I was unable to place any more bets. I'm going to be holding off and trying to build out a slip. So if I find some value, guys, I'll definitely tweet it out using that Caleb Martin promo, but I would for sure take advantage of that. Yes, there's juice on his under of 2.5, but again, we're getting the over of 1.5 3-pointers on NHA. So it's a 1 3-point discrepancy, which is obviously huge. Hitting 1 3-pointer is massive. So we're still looking at almost a 62% fair odds percentage for Caleb Martin to go over 1.5 3-pointers made.
Yep, I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to wait a little bit, keep checking NHA throughout the day, see if I can get multiple green plays in here with higher percent odds to hit, higher fair odds percentage. But if not, I'm sure we're probably going to see some of these a little bit later in the day that are around that 53, and I'll still feel comfortable placing that in a slip, even with the Caleb Martin play, because it is such high fair odds percentage.
Why is this BRN guy on Underdog? Why does he have a money symbol at the end of his name? Does he have that on PrizePicks? No, he doesn't. That's so weird. Sano asked when I'm making my Shanghai Sharks debut. I'm still waiting on that next phone call. Sano, I think they're supposed to call me soon. They'll probably call me during this, and I'll put it on speaker, and we can all listen. TJ, Sharks jersey giveaway. KG, I might actually have to do that. Dustin, maybe I can make my Sharks jersey and then I can do a giveaway.
Dude, you could literally, it's probably on DHgate. You could literally probably get a Sharks jersey on DHgate.
Trellix said the BRN under on UD is way better than PrizePicks. You heard it from the esports goat himself. I just played the under over on Underdog. I'm still middling it. But yeah, play the under over on UD.
Yeah, if you guys were in here yesterday and seen TJ just literally quit DGF and sign to play with the Shanghai Sharks, you probably had tears in your eyes because that was some of the funniest content ever.
Does anybody know how PrizePicks gives out these free entries? Is it just random? Mason, I have no idea. No idea. I don't think I've ever gotten a free entry from PrizePicks.
We'll check with Matt soon and let you guys know.
Oh my God. Dino said they dropped you and called me. Sorry, buddy. Dude, if you guys don't know, Dino posted a picture yesterday. If you don't follow him on Twitter, please do. Of him dunking on some poor kid. Like, Dino, can you get up like that? My good God.
Yeah, he posted a poster. That's what he posted.
Lord, he posted a poster as some poor kid. Was that high school that you're just putting it on some kid's head?
Yeah. He hit him with the head top.
Good Lord. Dennis Rodman going to play with me? Okay. This is a special moment for real, said Marv. All right.
I want to hop over to ParlayPlay. Yeah. Let's hop over to ParlayPlay because there's always value, guys, on ParlayPlay. Once again.
You didn't make a ParlayPlay video this morning, did you?
I did not.
Okay, so look at this. We got plenty of value. Let's build out a slip.
Yeah. So let's do it. Listen, Thomas. Once again, we can get that in over here on ParlayPlay. Although it's been bumped on PrizePicks, they are slower and lagging behind. It's still 6 over here. So let's go ahead. I mean, we can start the play off with that. If you want to skip it, TJ, it's up to you. Since we have played it.
No. I mean, if you guys already have exposure to it, I probably wouldn't play it again, depending on your unit size, obviously. I'm gonna use it one more time because I do think it's really good value. Almost a 58% fair odds percentage. Again, the sportsbooks on Bet365 and Bovada have it set to 5.5. ParlayPlay still set to 6. So eventually this will get bumped down to 5.5. Hopefully this time, when I just said that, ParlayPlay didn't just bump it like PrizePicks did about 10 minutes ago. But I digress. Right underneath that, Caleb Martin, under 17 points. The sportsbook line set to 15.5, and that's essentially his near even line. So we're basically getting a 1.5 point discount over on ParlayPlay. That's massive.
That's
so
incredible.
I would for sure take advantage of that. I'm curious to see what they actually have it at on PrizePicks. He's set to 16 on PrizePicks. We're getting him at 17 over on ParlayPlay. And again, the sportsbook line is set to 15.5. That's his near even line on DraftKings, Bet365, and Bovada. Massive value right there with Caleb Martin under 17.
Yeah, I love that play.
What else do we have here? My eye's really bothering me.
So then we have Dewana Bonner, under 4.5. Dewana Bonner.
Oh, okay. Not right now.
Don't try. God, don't try to catch me up slipping. All right. All right. Underplay rebounds 4.5 on ParlayPlay, 4.5 also on sportsbooks. But what we love to see, we got a FanDuel line here, guys, of -136, a Barstool line of -136, Bovada -135. So really, really good play there. Although we're not getting any type of discrepancy.
Correct. What else? What else do we have here? So we got Dewana Bonner in here. Tiffany Hayes under 1.5 threes. Only one book backing it with Bet365, so it's for sure viable. We could also skip over that and go to Nafisa Collier under 2.5 assists, where there's 3 books backing it. Looks like Bet365 is a little bit off compared to FanDuel and Barstool. And then that Freddie Peralta line I really do like. Unfortunately, it is an even line there on ParlayPlay. The rest of the sports books are set to 5.5. And that is his near even line. So you know what, Dustin? Let's not complicate things.
Yeah.
Math over feelings always. We're going to go Tiffany Hayes under 1.5 3-pointers made. And then we're going to add in Collier under 2.5 assists.
Yep. That's exactly what I wanted to do.
So the all under slip is what we call this.
People love it. People love the all under slips.
I think so too. I just entered that. Boom. There we go. Simple as that. Just entered in a slip. Alyssa Thomas under 6 assists. Caleb Martin under 17 points. Dewana Bonner under 4.5 rebounds. We have Tiffany Hayes under 1.5 player made threes. And then we have Nafisa Collier under 2.5 assists. Shout out to Nafisa Collier.
Oh my God,
and
yes.
if I'm butchering that name, the other night she had 6 points going, I think it was going into the fourth, or it's 10 going into the fourth. I don't know. She had 6 at halftime. And I know a lot of people had her under 17.5 points on PrizePicks and the over 16.5 on Underdog. This woman was an absolute wagon. She scored the last 2 buckets for the Lynx and finished with exactly 17 points. It was goddamn beautiful.
Yes, that made TJ's birthday.
It did. It was huge. Well, it didn't, but it was a good additive.
Do you have a Stanley in your hand right now?
Yeah, it's my fiance. She left it on the I had no water.
Yeah, it's my fiance's.
Yeah, it was over on the couch. This isn't my Stanley, dude. This is not my Stanley. Go ahead, guys. Stanley link it below if you guys want to go ahead and buy one of these Stanley. I had no idea these things existed. I didn't know what they were until she had one. Yeah, it was just it was sitting on the table right in front of the couch. It was full of actually it wasn't very full. I had to fill it up. But yeah.
Who had TJ marked down as a Stanley guy? Let me know. Because that's cute. That's cute. All right, that's nice.
Dude, I'm past my prime. I don't care about anything anymore. You know?
Yeah.
The only thing I cared about were the Celtics and my fiance.
Yeah, big Stanley guy. Yep.
Appreciate it, Daniel. Thank you, man. Guys, 84 of you in here. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't yet, please go ahead and hit that like button. Dustin and I here with DGF, we are going through all of the various DFS apps, trying to find value, trying to build out some slips. We already built out a PrizePicks slip with some CSGO and a Bryce Harper over fantasy score. We built out a 3-man slip over on Underdog, looking for a 6 times payout. I personally built out another CSGO slip where I was simply middling between UD and PrizePicks because there were some really big discrepancies on those CSGO first 2 map headshots. We just built out a ParlayPlay slip, so we've entered a fair amount of slips already so far. We tried to enter an NHA slip. Dustin, there is one more green play on the board right now. Bam Adebayo over 8.5 rebounds over on NHA. I am keeping an eye on that. There's actually 4 now. One of them is 2 are Caleb Martin, unfortunately, so we can't enter both of those. So I'm keeping an eye out over there on NHA to see if we can build out a slip and take advantage of that Caleb Martin promo that they're currently running. Guys, if you haven't signed up for No House Advantage, you can do so now using code DGF for a 100% match up to your first $100 deposit. They have a huge promo going on tomorrow, which we will be live in the afternoon, where their 4-leg uninsured slips are boosted from 11 times payout to 15 times payout. Yesterday was their Super Boost promo, where their uninsured slips were boosted from 21 times payouts to a 30 times payout, which is absolutely insane. So make sure you're taking advantage of that. Also, ParlayPlay, Dustin, we just built out a slip. If you guys haven't used the slide the line feature yet today, take advantage of that over on ParlayPlay. You get 1 free slide the line on any prop greater than 6, whether it's assists, rebounds, points, kills, strikeouts, whatever it is. You can use that once in any slip up to $20. If you haven't signed up for ParlayPlay, you can use code DGF 100% match up to your first $100 deposit. Dustin,
go off, TJ. Go off with the promos, baby.
Baby. You know what it is. Everyone's like, shut up, dude. Tell us more plays.
We're getting screamed at to show the PrizePicks board. I've been showing it. But
Michael is really yelling at you, huh? Yeah, Kevin. Big flex on the fiance, yeah. Hey, real quick, before you say that, got a free 4-man. What should I use? Get money. What do you mean? What's the free 4-man on?
Is that the $5,000 promo, or is that in a 5-flex?
$5,000 promo. What are you talking about?
So some people got an email yesterday. If you place a $5 entry after X time, you get a free entry to win $5,000 sometime today. Yeah. So
that's sick. Well, I hope somebody in here got one of those. Did I get?
Yeah, I don't think I got that. So
that's okay.
Anyway, so back to the PrizePicks board real quick. We entered in a slip earlier where we took these plays right here, and now I think we're missing one. They might have removed one, or they might have started play. I'm not quite sure. But we took the top 5 plays from the Optimizer, guys. One play I do want to talk about that wasn't up here is this Reed Detmer's play. Under 17 player outs. It's at 17.5 on sportsbooks, and heavy juice on the under. So really a 0.5 discrepancy there. I would be willing to go ahead and take that play as well if you guys are looking for another slip, or if you guys haven't used your Joker free square and you're trying to make a 5-man flex or a 6-man flex with it. These are the plays you should be playing. Not to go ahead and get into too many of these CSGO plays that we've already talked about, since I know a lot of you guys were already in here when we were going over it.
Love that. Real quick, I do want to point out one play. It's going to be over on Fliff right now, Dustin. If you want to head over there, it is a player prop. Hunter Green right now on PrizePicks is set to 17. All the sports books are set to 17.5 with heavy juice on the under. Right? If we head over to Fliff, Hunter Green under 17.5 player outs, obviously is still set 17.5. You're getting it at minus 115 over on Fliff right now. If we just compare the rest of the market and where they're at for this Hunter Green under, right? We have Pinnacle with a minus 149 line on the under. We have DraftKings at minus 145 on the under. I'm skipping over Betano. We have BetMGM at minus 140 on the under, and then we have Caesars at minus 161 on the under. Those are all for Hunter Green to go under 17.5 player outs. Only a 1% edge when comparing the market directly back to this Hunter Green play or back to Fliff, but you're getting it at minus 115. Obviously, Betano is weighing that down. Not significantly, but a little bit. So I would for sure be looking to play that Hunter Green under 17.5 player outs in some sort of fashion over on Fliff. I would take advantage of that before it gets bumped. I don't know. I entered it a little bit earlier. Was it at 115 when I got it, when I mentioned it to you? Yeah, it was at minus 115. So I don't think it's been bumped. Nope. But if you guys are on Fliff, I would snag that.
Yeah, and just something else to mention. Obviously, like TJ mentioned, Betno is weighing this down. However, whenever you look at these sports books around it that have it at minus 145, minus 149, in minus 161 and such, Fliff and Betno seem to be lacking behind in comparison to the rest of the market, and that's something typically that we have been seeing. So yeah, even TJ earlier was like, I need to get a Betno account. Get that at minus 110 rather than minus 115.
The thing is that Betno's market width is in a line with these other books. So, with that being said, it's not really weighing down as much as it might seem. But even still, like, by just comparing Betno with Fliff and the rest of the market, like, you can tell that both of those books are off, and at some point they should adjust.
Yep.
So I would for sure be grabbing that 100 green play.
Yeah, that's a really, really good play. 54.54% odds to hit.
Hold on. So there are a lot of people, Dustin. So hold on. I'm just gonna read the chat real quick. The free entry they gave us is a 4-pick. Looks like some people got. Oh, my boy Fritzy. Hi, Zach. It looks like there are some people that got the free entry. Mason said his was for $50. He got a free 4-man.
Dude, I feel left out.
KG got one for 500. Daniel said, I love it here. Daniel, we appreciate it, man. Thank you. Dino said, free entries were given out yesterday to people. Okay, don't be mean. PrizePicks is doing a free 4 flex for 500. It's just for us L takers. Okay. So yeah. 4-man. So one question. The 4-man, is it a flex? Up to win 500? So what's the 3 or 4 payout? I'd be curious for that. Does it tell you that? Is it just the same as a regular 3 or 4 flex payout? But am I being dumb? Right? Because if it's a free entry, it's to win 500, right? So
no, it's a power.
Putting anything down. Power. So it's a 4 power.
So currently on the optimizer, as far as plus EV plays, we only have 2 outside of the Jokic play. One being CS:GO and one being Bryce Harper.
Ooh, that's a good question. Can you add? No, it's a flex, said Plu. Okay.
Wait, did some people get flex?
Power, but Plu said it's a flex. Okay. So if it's a flex, what is the payout, right? So if it's 5, so if it's a flex, let's see. So I would assume if it's a flex, right?
Well, you should be able to go and click a 4-man flex.
I'm doing it right now, dickhead. So essentially it would be $100, right? So the flex would be, is it 1.5 times payout if you go 3 or 4? And also, guys,
that's it. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why the 4 flex are terrible.
Oh my
god. So if it's a flex to win 500 and it's a 4-man slip, so that would mean so it's essentially you're getting a free $100 bet to win 500 because that's what that math equals out to. And then if you go 3 for 4, the flex payout should be $150. Can you? You can't enter the Jokic. Never mind. That wouldn't make sense. I mean, I guess try and enter Jokic if you can. I don't think it would let you because hypothetically the max on that should be $25. And if this is essentially a free $100 for flex, then I would assume there'd be limitations. You wouldn't be able to add Jokic, but I would try, you guys, if you can.
Certainly.
Yeah, it's just me spitballing. Sorry. Just went off the rails.
Well, you're good. I mean, I was just checking off.
I am good.
The 4-man power. I mean, 4-man power is what we have, on the optimizer. Yep. We only got 3 plays on it now, actually. Kai looks like popped back up here. But
yeah, so guys, one other question. Is there an expiration on that? Because if not, I would be, I'd take my time. I wouldn't force anything. If it has to be used today, if it's only viable for today, then obviously figure something out. But if you can kind of keep that in your pocket and you're a DGF user, I would wait for, we have CFL coming next week, which we could have some huge discrepancies. Obviously if you see something better in the next week, then for sure enter. But the board right now is just some CS:GO middle opportunities and some fantasy scores. Like, yeah, you can build out a 4 flex for sure. But there might be some better value tomorrow or anything like that. There aren't too many MLB games today, so if there's no expiration on it, I would take my time.
Yep.
Take advantage of that.
I suggest holding on to it unless you see some crazy stuff pop up today, but I'm not sure we're gonna see anything too drastic with just how little we got going on right now.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, these Stanleys fuck. Like,
dude, see, here we go.
This thing's incredible. It's like a Yeti, but on steroids. Like, look how big this thing is. And look at the bear. He's the man.
No, he's not.
He's like a Pegasus.
You basically are you're a TikTok mom right now. Is what you are. That's exactly the people that have Stanleys.
I could be a MILF. I don't know.
Hey, yo.
I don't know.
Dino said the same thing. All right. Looks like same value that we had just earlier. That Caleb Martin play is still up there on ParlayPlay, guys. If you guys haven't seen this, 17 on ParlayPlay and 15.5 on sportsbooks.
That'll get bumped.
And PrizePicks has it at 16. Yeah. So the near even line is 15.5. So definitely, if you have not played that, Caleb Martin under 17 points, you need to be getting that in right now. And if you guys are new here and don't have the optimizers already, we have all these optimizers for all these different DFS sites. You guys can try it out with the links in the description, or purchase a membership if you want. But we have 3-day free trials for the all access membership. If you guys do want to check them out, feel free to do so in the link in the description. Highly suggest it, and you'll get it just in time for tomorrow, which is the best promo in the business on NHA. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Join us for that.
Alyssa Thomas also just got bumped down on ParlayPlay from 6 to 5.5, so we definitely saw that coming. Mason said, I was wondering the same about the expiration. Panic did it same day. Okay, so Mason already entered a slip. Got it.
GG's, Mason.
Daniel said Alicia won't get me one. Daniel, tell Alicia to get you one, please. Tall said, my CSGO never hit. Yeah, Tall, I mean, look, man, volume. I had a slip the other day that I had a $100 6-man to win 2,500, and I lost it in the second to last guy. It was 4 for 4. He went to double overtime. He stayed under through the first overtime, and I couldn't catch a break. That was honestly gut-wrenching. That was the day before my birthday. I was ready to cry. And I should have known after that happened that the Celtics were going to lose. Cyber said, my wife loves those things. Take up. Yeah, these things are massive. We have the cabinet, obviously, where we have all our Yetis and to-go cups. And yes, this thing is, I think I have to take the straw out when I put it up because it doesn't fit.
Yep. My wife likes a simply modern one.
That's what she said. There's no way that it's his wife. TJ just Jared, it's not mine.
I just seen it over there sitting on the counter, and I had to grab it and fill it up.
And drink from it.
Yeah.
And take it with me.
Yeah.
Whatever, it's fine. All right, Dustin, what else do we have here? Seeing as, we can build out another PrizePicks slip with some of that other value below. Obviously, we built out a slip with BRN, KYE, Bryce Harper, Lemonster, and Captain Turka. There are plays viable under there, like we could throw in that Reed Detmers play. We've already used up the underdog value. JockMKT gets a lot of even props right now. There are a couple decent plays. Bam Adebayo over player rebounds, and then Nikola Jokic over PRA.
Yeah, I looked at
that. We could build out a 3-man over on Jock right now, or even a 5-man. Honestly, some of these even props are pretty tough, especially like the over turnovers, the over player threes when they're set at that even line. I normally don't like to play those, but again, with that Bam over and that Nikola Jokic over as well, like that Jokic play is really, really good.
Yeah.
Over 50 PRA. Sportsbook line set to 50.5, so we're getting that half discount over on Jock. 54.4% fair odds percentage.
That Jokic play is just outside of 3-man range.
Very true.
Technically.
Very true.
Yeah. But, nonetheless, that's still a great play if you're willing to do a 5-man with these even props.
Yep.
But I personally, I don't really mind too much the player bases even props, as more so those player-made threes and such. But that's just, I guess, maybe my personal preference. I don't know. No, but there's still heavy juice. Just look at the juice on that Jimmy Butler. It's minus 245.
Dude, that motherfucker hit 3 3 just
be nice.
How many threes did he hit in a row? He hit 3 against the Celtics, not in a row, but just consecutively for Jimmy Butler. When Jimmy Butler's out there just wetting threes, you know you're in for a long day.
Oh, that's just disrespectful. I get he's not a 3-point shooter, but TJ, come on.
Get a man in his face on all 3 of them. Heavily contested threes. Jimmy Butler with that line drive, disgusting jumper he has. Ugh.
Yeah, definitely from mid-range, but not what you want to see from the 3.
Oh, mid-range maestro, but yeah, not what you want to see from 3. I'm still bitter. Bitter.
We can tell, TJ.
It's off.
I think we're probably about it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think
Caleb Martin pair on NHA, yeah. So, James, we were talking about that right now. The board is pretty dry. Hypothetically speaking, you could use Caleb Martin over 3s. You could use Bam over 8.5 rebounds. You could use that Michael Porter under 9 assists plus rebounds. Obviously, we took the over 8.5 yesterday. It did get bumped up. So you could take both sides of that. Hope he finishes at 9. You can dive into those orange plays right there at the top.
I wouldn't go further than probably 53 just to be safe. Either. So I mean, if you wanted to play that soccer prop -137 on Barstool to go under 1.5, solid. But even then, those three MLB plays underneath it are pretty solid as well. Gene Segura, has 2 books backing it at -130, so I don't know if maybe you want to trust it since that's the one that has 2. If you're looking for 1 extra leg in there, but yeah, I'm gonna hold on to mine just to end the stream. I'm gonna go hold on to my Caleb Martin square and use it if I see some really insane value pop up. If not, I will be willing to go ahead and make a last-minute slip with some of these that are 53 percenters, given that his is still at 61.93 fair odds percentage.
Love it.
All right, let's go ahead and close it down here, TJ.
We're going to shut the doors?
We're going to shut the doors. Appreciate everybody in here, 86 of you, right around 90-something of you guys throughout the entire stream. Man. We really appreciate it. Seriously. Please be back tomorrow because Wednesdays and Fridays have just been electric on the streams. Matt is absolutely electric because he loves these NHA promos so much, and we've been doing pretty solid on them. I know we didn't get any insane luck our way Wednesday, but that was on 5-mans. Guess what we get tomorrow? 4-mans on NHA for 15x. So make sure you guys are signing up for all these sites with code DGF for your 100% deposit match. TJ. Any last words?
No, we love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you tomorrow.
Peace. Let's cash.
See you guys. Thank you.